Hi, everybody. I'm DJ Sixsmith. Welcome to Sit Down, hanging out with Paul Scheer. Black Monday. It's been a great show. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here in the digital studios.
We're excited to have you. We're going to talk some hoops. We're going to talk about your career. I mean, it's a perfect time for you.
I love it, yeah.
Black Monday, NBA playoffs are coming. Like, this is your time,
This
Paul.
is it. I mean, this is where the culmination of my entire year comes down to the next couple of weeks. Yeah, the Black Monday is ending. This season, and we don't know what caused the stock market to crash. We don't know who died.
Right.
We're going to figure out those answers, and also leave the show in a cliffhanger that I literally have no idea where season 2 begins because it's so kind of explosive to all the characters in the show.
That's really interesting, and we don't know where the Clipper season is going either.
No, all we know is that they just keep on rising up the ranks. Right now, I think they're in the 5th spot.
Yeah.
They're going home. They just came off of a 10 out of 11 game win streak. Now they've become easy games at home, which is good, but I don't want them to go too high.
Who do you want them to play?
I feel like Portland would be the best first round. I feel like that would be a solid matchup, and they could win. They're a scrappy team full of rascals who can, I think if we can get to a second round in this season, everyone wants to come here. And I know you're in New York, and I used to be New York. I gave up New York for the Clippers, and it was very hard for me to go to my Knicks game. But who wants to play in New York under Dolan?
It's a rough time. It's a rough time.
Terrible. You got Dolan, and you got that stadium. So who do you want? You want Zion?
I mean, Zion, KD. And then if
you're not getting KD, there's no way.
Why not? Come
because
on.
of Dolan, man. No one wants to play for Dolan.
Do you think players really care that much about the owners?
Yeah,
they've won one playoff series.
Yeah,
I get that.
I mean, like I feel like any player worth their salt does not want to be like he's hanging out in locker rooms, being a real kind of.
And
card.
then you compare that with Steve Ballmer, Jerry Rest, Lawrence Frank.
Yeah,
it's like,
Ballmer,
we have some money here to spend.
And also, Ballmer loves his team, and you got Jerry West who, whenever I go to my Clippers games, he is sitting underneath the basket watching the whole thing. Like they're putting together an amazing team, and I think when you look at the Clippers and you go, they traded away some of their best players this season. Like, I mean, first of all, the season started with them trading away their best players. Then they did it again, and they continue to kind of rise to the top. And I feel like what I like about this team is it really feels like a team, but not of marquee players.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that derogatory. I think
no, they don't have the star.
Yeah, they're marquee to me.
Right.
I just feel like, and I feel like people always underestimate them, but I feel like they play harder. I mean, just like the energy of Pat Beverly, like when they beat the Lakers, and he's just like riding the press so hard. And Lou Williams is just, he's the sixth man. It's amazing. Gallinari is awesome off the bench, killing it. Like, the only thing I was hoping for was there was talk at one point that DeAndre may come back to the Clippers. And it's like, it would be great to have him back as a center.
That would have been cool.
Montrez is
he's a beast.
He's amazing.
I mean, you had the Lob City years, and those were so great, but some people are saying, this is the most likable Clippers team. How do you feel about that?
Absolutely. I believe that this is one of the best Clippers teams because they're fun to watch.
Yeah,
even when they're losing, they're fun. There's no ego, and I do feel like it's an underdog team. A bunch of comedians are behind the Clippers, and I think we all identify to them because everyone counts them out. So they
everybody's going Lakers, and there's very small contingent of Clippers fans.
Yeah, and it's such a fun energy because you feel like to be a Clippers fan, you're ridiculed, you're mocked. And look, I was a Knicks fan for my entire life. Also a team that's often mocked.
Still my team, yep.
Right, but it's different. Like people really the Clippers suck. Like people don't say that about the Knicks. It's like, the Knicks need this, they need that.
Sure.
But people the Clippers suck.
And you're the little brother in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. But not this year. I got my shirt. I should have worn it today. It says the best team in Los Angeles. My favorite shirt, my favorite Clippers shirt.
So who are the other comedians in the squad?
Oh my gosh. Well, I think first of all, the #1 comedian who started the trend, you have to give it up to him, Billy Crystal.
He's the OG when it comes to that.
Right? Then you got Jeff Garland from Curb and Goldbergs. Adam Devine, he's got floor seats there. Eric Griffin, also from Workaholics. Me, I'm there. Lorden Miller, right? Will Forte, Jason Sudeikis.
It's a whole squad.
You got some good people there. Yeah, my wife, June Diane Rayfield, she's in there. Like, we got a good Clipper squad. We also have a bunch of writers who you may not know, but there's a lot of Clipper love out there.
Strong entertainment push for the Clips.
Yes,
All
yes.
Right. I like it.